All right, first part, determining if it's a function or not. So let's start with some numbers. 1, 6. You'll probably get like a bunch of numbers or even names or people or whatever. It doesn't even matter. But what we're going to do is we're going to divide these up into different categories. That way we can find the easy way to figure out if it's a function or not. All right, so remember you have domain and range. First number is the domain, second number is the range. So just label them all down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, camera. And 6, 8, 9. 6, 8. Well, actually 6, 8, and 9. All right. Now just use arrows. If you just do arrows, you're good. All right. So 1 goes to 6, 2 goes to 6, 3 goes to 8, 4 goes to 9. As long as the arrow on this side only goes to one number, you're fine. So see the 1, it only goes to a 6. The 2 only goes to a 6. The 3 only goes to an 8, and the 4 only goes to a 9. So that means that it is a function. Let's try another set real quick. I'm gonna come down here in the middle. 6, 1, 6, 2, 8, 3, and 9, 4. All right, let's do the same thing. So domain, range. All right, and then we just lay them out again. So first one is 6. There's 2 of them, so I just put 1 down. All right, and then an 8 and a 9. 8 and a 9. And then for the range, I just add in the y values basically. So a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. And then just use my arrows again. All right, 6 goes to 1. 6 goes to 2. Whoop, there we go. 6 goes to 2. 8 to 3. 9 to 4. Now in this case, the domain, this number 6, the arrow went to 2 different places. So if this number goes to two different spots on the range, then it's not a function. All right. So since you have 2 arrows coming off of one number on this side, then we automatically know not a function. So that's it. There we go. Only 1 arrow, 1 arrow, 1 arrow, 1 arrow. That's good. Even in, see this one right here? This one, the 1 and the 2 both went to a 6, but on this one, the 6 on the domain side went to two different things. So it went to a 1 and a 2 on the range. So not a function, function. All right, let's do, let's just figuring out basically functions. All right, so if I have f of x equals 4x plus 5, and they tell me that f is 6. All right, now don't get confused. This is y. Just change it to y and then you're good. So y is equal to 4x plus 5. All right, this right here, basically all we're doing is wherever you see an x in the equation, you put in whatever number they want. So if they had f of f is equal to 5, then we would put a 5 in there. If it's g, because sometimes you'll see g's or h's or anything like that, let's say that's a 1, so we plug in 1 for wherever we see x. All right, so don't let this stuff confuse you. Just basically plug in the number they give you and then solve. That's it. All right, so in this case, we have, it's telling us f is a 6, so we're going to go y, which is just, I'm just simplifying this so you don't get confused. It's the same thing. You can write the f of x if you want, is equal to 4, and I'm going to replace this x with 6 plus 5, and then I just solve. All right, so I could say f of x or y or whatever is equal to 24 plus 5, which is equal to 29. All right, let's try another one. G of x equal to x squared plus 2x plus 3. All right, and then g is a -1. All right, so once again, all we do is just put -1 in everywhere we see an x. That's it. So -1 squared plus 2 times -1 plus 3. -1 squared is 1. 2 times -1 is going to be -2 plus 3. All right, and then we just solve. So 2 or 1 minus 2 plus 3 will give you 2. And that's your answer. G of x is equal to 2. If you had f of x equals -1/2, and they said f is equal to -15, all right, you still try and plug this in for x, but look, if there's no x in there, then there's nothing to solve, so the answer is still 1/2 or whatever. So you can only plug this number in if there's something to plug it into. If there's nothing to plug it into, then that's your answer. Just so you know. All right, last part is just figuring out even and odd functions. All right, if you have basically an even function shows symmetry. So if you have this, that's symmetrical. If you had that's symmetrical. So these are all even functions. All right. Now if you have this, that's an odd function. So see this right here? It's basically like if I took this and I turned it around, it gives me the exact same shape because it's symmetrical, but in opposite way. All right, so this is an odd function. All right, if they're symmetrical, like that's symmetrical, that's not symmetrical, so that's an odd function. All right. So let's look at how we figure this out. Even function. They give you the formula. So if you have f of x I'm trying to find the where did I put it? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so the easy way to figure this out is like, oh no, my battery's dying. All right, I'll have to do a part 2.